Well, hello and a very warm welcome. It's the first ever recap show of the World Taekwondo event series here in Wuxi, China. It is, of course, the Grand Slam. Lots of action to look forward to. We'll get all of the results, all of the highlights, an overview of the entire competition, most importantly, who won. So without further ado, let's jump into the best of the round of 16. Well, here we go with the highlights. It's time for the very best of the round of 16. Top fighters, and they are ready to go. Hwan Nam-gun of Korea against Kunrung of China. Straight away, front leg to the face there from the Chinese fighter. Good response from Hwan Nam-gun. It's a real fight going on here. China's Zheng Wang against Moldova's Aaron Cook. The first round. Cook goes with a big spin kick straight up to the face there. What a start. Zheng Wang trying to respond. Good back kick from Aaron Cook. Athleticism from Cook, trying to flick to the face. Safe Isa against Seng Yong-yun. Egypt against Chinese Taipei. Tries to spin again. Headshot from Isa. Good response with a cut over the shoulder there. Great headshot there. Chen Ling Long of China against Richard Orderman, the big man from Norway. Big shot to the face there from Orderman. What a start. The Chinese fighter responds. Good chop. No, says Orderman. Alexandra Kowalczyk of Poland against Mayam Dislam. Big shot over the shoulder. Good response from Dislam. Acosta against Nu Lulu of China. Big turning kick to the face from Nu Lulu. Acosta on the attack. Big headshot. Nafaya Kus against Chen Li of China. Straight away, big head kick there. The big push to the body. Korea's An Se-bom against Iran's Zara Purishmail. Good start from the Iranian. A big power shot from An Se-bom. And that wraps up the action for the round of 16. Fantastic highlights there, and let's have a look at the results. Hwan Nam-gun with a big win, 31-16 against the host nations, Kunrung. Aaron Cook against Zheng Wang. Well, it was Cook who was masterful, and what a head kick that was. Safe Isa came in as one of the favourites, and he's safely through to the next round. Well, some big wins this year for Richard Orderman, and the Norwegian has added one more. Alexandra Kowalczyk of Poland against Mayam Dislam of Morocco, and it was a 3-2 victory for the young Pole. Cresceda Acosta of Mexico against Nu Lulu of China, and it was the host nation athlete with a 14-12 win. Li Chen of China against Nafaya Kus of Turkey, and it was the Turk who emerged victorious 8 points to 5. An Se-bom of Korea against Zara Purishmail of Iran, and a big smile in the end for the Korean. She wins 11-8. Well, lots of great action there from the round of 16. Hope you enjoyed it. Plenty more to come. Unfortunately not for Nu Lulu of China. She tore her Achilles tendon. She showed great fighting spirit, but wasn't able to continue. Plenty of athletes did, of course, and that's why we can enjoy the best of the quarterfinals. Well, here we go with the highlights. It's time for the quarterfinal action. Eyes down, look in. Let's enjoy the fights. Hwan Nam-gun of Korea against Olympic champion Cheick Salasisi. Big start there from Hwan Nam-gun. Great headshot. Salasisi looking to respond. Lovely front leg to the face there. Across the ring and into the face of the Korean. Russia's Anton Kotkov against Aaron Cook. Cook with the back kick and the spin. Kotkov tries to respond. Moldovan looking for the punch. Maxim Kramtsov of Russia against Safe Isa from Egypt. Kramtsov with the punch and the headshot. Good push as well. Safe Isa trying to respond. The Russian with the head kick. Milad Beji Harchigani of Azerbaijan against Richard Orderman of Norway. Beji Harchigani with the chop kick over the shoulder, one way and then the other. Move reverse round the corner. Good stuff from the Norwegian. Great front leg to the face from Beji Harchigani. Scores clean. Norwegian with the head kick. Good back kick as well from the big man in blue. Spinning, kicking, flying feet forward. What a battle they're having here. Alexandra Kowalczyk of Poland against Zheng Shuyin of China. Turning kick to the body. Back leg turning kick from Kowalczyk. Headshot over the shoulder. A real fight developing. Great headshot response from Zheng Shuyin. Milica Mandic of Serbia against Nafaya Kus of Turkey. Mandic trying to come forward, Kus trying to respond. A real close battle, just 1 point separating them. Ansebom of Korea against Great Britain's Bianca Walton. Great headshot from Walton. What a start from the British fighter. Great hook round the corner. Ansebom takes another headshot. And that brings to a close the quarter-final action. Fantastic highlights there, and let's have a look at the results. Zheng Shuyin, the Olympic champion from China, against Alexandra Kowalczuk, and it was the Pole with a surprise win on superiority in the golden point round. Nululu of China was unable to compete, so Jackie Galloway, well, she advances fresh and ready to go. World champion Milica Mandic of Serbia against Nafaya Kus of Turkey, and it was the Turk with the upset win in a really close contest. Ansebom of Korea against Bianca Walton from Great Britain, and it was the British fighter with an excellent win, 14 points to 1. Well, the fine run continues for Hwan Nam-gun, a win over the Olympic champion. Well, Moldova against Russia, it was Kuk against Kotkov, and it was the Russian who emerged victorious. Maxim Ramsov of Russia against Saif Issa of Egypt, and it was the Russian who was just too good in the end. Richard Orderman of Norway, well, he's had a great season, but Milad Beji Harchigani of Azerbaijan, too good and too strong in the end. Well, you're all Taekwondo experts, you know how tough it is, and there are always big upsets in the competition. Cheick Salasisi, Olympic champion, and Zheng Shuyin, also Olympic champion from China, both departing. Cheick Salasisi defeated to Hwan Nam-gun of Korea, an up-and-coming talent, and likewise Alexandra Kowalczuk of Poland. She did fantastic to defeat the Olympic champion from China. Well, let's have an overall view now of the competition so far and introduce to you the semi-finalists. So let's have a look at how the draw sheet is shaping up in the female 67 kilograms and above. In semi-final number 1, well, it'll be Alexandra Kowalczuk of Poland against Jackie Galloway of the USA. And on the other side of the draw is Turkey's Nafaya Kus going against Great Britain's Bianca Walton. The men's minus 80 kilogram draw sheet is in full effect. Top class fighters everywhere. Into the semi-finals, it's Hwan Nam-gun of Korea against Anton Kotkov of Russia. And on the other side of the draw is his Russian compatriot Maxim Ramtov. Well, he goes against Azerbaijan's Milad Beji Harchigani. We've seen the draw, now let's see the fights. So here we go with the highlights. It's time for the top 4 fighters to aim for the final. Action is ready to go. Poland's Alexandra Kowalczuk against the United States' Jackie Galloway. Kowalczuk on the move, big push kick to the body. Head shot from Galloway, punch from the American. Good movement from Jackie Galloway on the defence. Hooks round the corner and a headshot to finish. Hwan Nam-gun of Korea against Russia's Anton Kotkov. And here we go with the semi-final. The punch from the Korean straight away. Hwan Nam-gun, big back kick to the body. The fighting, the desire here from Hwan Nam-gun. Excellent body shots from Hwan Nam-gun, and straight up to the face there from Kotkov. Big shot to the face there from Anton Kotkov. Big back kick there from Hwan Nam-gun. Double kick there from Hwan Nam-gun. Kicking his way forward, but walking in and scoring clean punches. Liverpool's finest, the world's best. It's Bianca Walton against Nafaya Kus from Team Turkey. Nafaya Kus in blue, Bianca Walton's in red. Stabbing shot to the body from Bianca. A nice little push to the body there from Nafaya Kus. Taking good headshot attempt there from Walton. Walton going back to the push kick to the body. Stabbing motion. A real battle here. Bianca Walton battling forward. Going for the headshot. Nafaya Kus hanging on. Big punch from Walton, leaning in on the way through. The punch scores! Maxim Ramsov, the young world champion from Russia, against one of the biggest names in the sport, Milad Beji Harchigani of Azerbaijan. Harchigani straight away counter back kick there. Ramsov's advancing. Good counter from Harchigani. Milad Beji Harchigani coming forward again. They're rushing on the defence. Both men working. Ramsov shoots, and it's Ramsov that scores. Back kick from Beji. And that was the very best of the semi-finals. Fantastic highlights there, and let's have a look at the results. Hwan Nam-gun of Korea continued his fantastic form with a 19-11 win against Anton Kotkov of Russia, and it's the Korean into the final. Maxim Ramsov of Russia against Milad Beji Harchigani of Azerbaijan. It was the Russian in the end with a 19-6 victory. He's into the final. Alexandra Kowalczyk of Poland against Jackie Galloway of the USA, and it was the young American with a 15-8 win, and she is into the final. Nafaya Kus of Turkey against Great Britain's Bianca Walton. What a close contest, and in Golden Point it's the British fighter who's into the final. Well, fantastic semi-finals there, amazing action. An honourable mention there for Hwan Nam-gun of Korea. Of course, he qualified in the event just a month ago, and what a performance he's had so far. He's on his way now into the final against Maxim Ramsov of Russia, and of course Bianca Walton will take on Jackie Galloway of the USA. Which one of those four athletes is going to take home the $70,000 prize money for the men's and for the women? The biggest prize pot in the history of our sport, and guess what? We get to watch and enjoy. Well, it's time for the highlights of the finals. The top two fighters battling it out for the $70,000 prize. Action is ready to go. Jackie Galloway going for that #1 spot. Her footwork and her timing has been absolutely perfect all day today. Great Britain's Bianca Walton, clearly the best fighter this year, and she is focused and ready to go in the first ever Grand Slam final. Big push kick to the body there, well blocked by Galloway. Another nice push kick there from Walton. Walton attacking. Galloway this time. A real battle from the American. Hwan Nam-gun of Korea, what a way to get to the final. He's fought fantastically. He's going to need to again. Maxim Ramsov of Russia, the men's under 80 kg final, ready for action. Big back leg to the face from Hwan Nam-gun. Front leg to the face from Ramsov. Nice back kick as well. Power punch from Hwan Nam-gun. The Russian slides forward. A headshot as well. Fantastic finals bring the event to a close. Well, a top-class final there. It is Great Britain's Bianca Walton who completes her fantastic season, a 10-2 victory. Quality from Galloway, but in the end, the champion, Bianca Walton. Well, what a fantastic final. In the end, Maxim Ramsov of Russia is the Grand Slam champion with a 35-29 win. Well, two tremendous finals there. The men's minus 80 kilograms. It's Maxim Ramsov of Russia going home with $70,000. Well done to him. And of course, Bianca Walton of Great Britain with a tremendous win to cap off a fantastic year. Speaking of which, the recap show here in Wuxi, China comes to a close. But do join us again next week for plenty more Taekwondo action.